Hello everybody, I am Sammy15 the Dragon Team here today. Welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Mad Dragon Tuesday, where each and every week we go through interesting concept for our dragons, and they have dragons in them, and sometimes they have potential, other times they're just fun silly decks. And regardless, we try to have fun with them. And this deck is one of the more slightly competitive decks that's not really so much of a bad deck, actually. It's more kind of competitive, but it just kind of floats on it always, this Hydriegon, since it came out, always kind of flirted between competitive and almost competitive. Where, sometimes they can do well, like when it's cities or top 8 is cities, but normally they don't do much other than that. They don't really have too much of an impact at regionals, or they sometimes do top 8 states, but for the most part, Hydreigon decks just never really had that much impact at anything. It's sad, but they're pretty good though. I like this deck. It's a spec I always liked, and this deck actually gave some little power, and the most recent set, Phantom Forces. The stuff it gained, of course, was this Hydreigon, which with Dark Impulses. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a Darkness Energy card from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. Now this is nice as just one of for a Hydreigon deck, but it's not going to be usually the main focus. It's just nice one of to get something in the active, like to maybe get a little bit more Darkness Energy and play it, but that's about it. That's all its own real purpose is for, to get a little bit more energy acceleration, but for the most part you're not really going to want to try to get this thing out too much, You really want to try to get this thing out. If you can, try to get this thing out as well. So we play 3-2-3. I actually got an idea for this this past cities. I actually looked through this one guy's deck. He allowed me to do so, and I told him it was from our channel. He went 3-3. I can't remember his name for the life of me. I feel bad. I actually don't even think I even asked his name. He went 3-3, I think. Same record as me, actually. I saw there's about 34 people at this past cities in Valparaiso, Indiana, and I came 3-3. I had 3-3, and I had 17, which really sucked because, and I came 17th place, which really sucked for me because, well, I just bubbled into the prizes. If I came 16th, I would have got 2 packs for my troubles, but I didn't. It really sucked. It just, oh well. Two of my friends, I went there with like 4 other people. 3 of them were Stephen Volosk and Cody Cressman, which you guys seen sometimes on my Twitch streams, and then there's Ty Lamb, who made one appearance once or twice on my Twitch streams, I believe, but I don't think so. Well, actually, on my video way back with Thursdays with Cody Cressman video, or before I actually even started doing a channel for that. Not a channel, show for that. But anyway, yeah. Steven actually managed to came 3rd in top 8, but he didn't go anywhere past top 8. He lost almost immediately, which is kind of sad. Tyler and Cody, they went 4-2, and they're the only 4-2s that are not top 8. They came 9th and 10th respectively, which really sucked. One of my other 2 people that was running with us was Gage Linton. He came 2nd at that cities in the juniors, in the not junior but seniors division. There's only 7, but he came 2nd, so good for him. He got some more championship points. So yeah, that's one of the things this deck gained is this Hydreigon. It's a nice addition. Another thing this deck gained is Malamar EX. Now, Malamar EX, you may be wondering why we have this in the deck. Because Hyper Hypnosis. When you attach energy from your hand to this Pokemon, you may use this ability. Your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. Just automatic. Yep, you're asleep now. And that's really good in like Hydreigon and Aromatisse decks, just like as a one-of. Just as we put your opponents to sleep, just like that. And that's why you see some people trying to get it. In one way or another, each and every single EX that came out in this set is kind of sort of viable in one way. Even Forges is kind of you see Florges in some of the fairy decks. That's kind of tier 2. So yeah, for the other Pokemon we have 2 Darkrai, 2 Yveltal EX, 2 Baby Yveltal, just for a little extra energy acceleration in the early game. That's what he's there for. We have 2 Rare Candy for just so we can get a little faster. We have 3 Max Potion, of course, to move stuff around. You play Computer though you may want to play Dowsing instead. 1 certainly Megaphone, 2 Rare Candy, 1 Sacred Ash, 3 Ultra Ball, 2 VS Seeker. Pretty standard stuff, all the items, and same here with the Muscle Band. Standard stuff, all this stuff right here. Everything else is a little wonky, I think. This 2 Shadow Circle is kind of... It's honestly optional. I like this Shadow Circle so you don't have weaknesses, because you're weak to fighting in this deck, and also lightning. You're also weak to dragon and fairies as well. You have 4 different weaknesses in this deck. So it's important to have them at least a little bit covered. So that's the point of that. Let's see, we got that covered. Yeah, the energy is a little weird. I decided to have to take 2 DCE just for Yveltal so we can get a little bit more energy power in play. I play 2 Rainbow Energy in case I ever need to attack with Hydreigon. Dragon Blast hits for 140. And then we have Crazy Hit, which hits for 130. You have to discard 8 energy attached to this Pokemon. You have to discard 2 energy attached to the other Pokemon. So it really depends on what you want to attack with, or how much damage you want to do. So that's just, or how much energy you're willing to discard that turn. So yeah, that's why I played 2 Rainbow, just in case I need to attack. Both only need to have a Psychic each, at the most. So the supporters are the weird things. 2 Colors, I think, is kind of obvious. Same thing with 2 Lysander, though you may want to have just 1 instead. And then these 3 are really the ones that kind of I don't know if you want to play Fan Club. I think like Fan Club is pretty good just to get 2 Dino out and play it, which is just really nice, you know. It's really nice to just get those 2 Dino right out there and play it. That's what they're for, and for Juniper for Fan Club. And this is just pretty much the deck. 3 Muscle Bands, 7. Like I said, the energy's a little wonky. 2 Rainbow, 2 DCE, 7 Darkness, and I don't know if this is actually a optimal list, or a list that you would actually want to go into cities with. But this is the list I'm giving you, and this list I think is the best. Or not the best, but like what I kind of like right now. So I'm gonna save the deck. Just Hydriegon. Actually, let's give it a special deck box. Signature. Yep, that's the signature Mad Dragon's sleeves. Some of you have been requesting me for a updated Garchomp deck as of late, so I think I might do that in a few weeks. I may or may not do that in a few weeks, but I don't know. I think next week I want to do maybe a Mega Manectric Black Kyurem deck. Yeah, seriously, I've been thinking about doing that for a while now. I really have. Kind of wanted to do that. And we're facing WOLFSHARK420. That's a joke for adults only. So my opponent has Gengar sleeves and plays Psychic Pokemon. So I don't know. I think that's a bit of a telltale sign what my opponent is playing. My opponent plays a Gengar. Can use Hypnotoxic Laser. I don't play Virizion or Keldeo on this deck. I don't know why I don't. That's one of the things I've been forgetting about. I think you should play maybe Virizion or Keldeo on this deck, so you can get out of poison, because we don't really have that option. Well, apparently I'm just going to be hitting for 30. You know, I don't really want to get rid of anything I have in my hand as of right now. So I'm just, I really don't want to discard this stuff. So I'm just going to be hitting for 60. Opponent really didn't get much that turn. My opponent didn't get a supporter, so I really shouldn't be worrying too much. Maybe that was a top deck, and my opponent top deck a Sycamore. Maybe my opponent's getting rid of it, and opponent getting rid of a Chorus. DCE. Opponent's gonna Dark Corridor. Into that. I'm gonna get more damage onto my poor thing. And I can hit my opponent for 50 here. It's just kind of weird. I'm kind of in a weird situation. I could hit my opponent for 100 right here, or I cannot. I think I don't mind getting rid of my Hydriegon, honestly. Just wanted to maybe evolve or something there. When it was a float stone, I really don't. I kind of want to keep that on there. Well, I kind of want my opponent to keep that simply because, well, my opponent's going to be kind of getting rid of that anyway. Not getting rid of that anyway, but like my opponent really. It's not so much a big deal whether my opponent has that or not, honestly. Kind of interested to see what I should get here. Opponent gets a RoboSub. The opponent just passes here. I'm gonna get that down. I'm gonna get a Dark Rind to play. And I'm gonna get the other Evil Tall in play. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let my opponent die. Not my opponent die, but I'm gonna let it die. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna let it. So I'm gonna put it onto Hydriegon. So my opponent doesn't have to do anything, it's just knocked out. Which does kind of sting my Evil Soul, just goes down like that. I didn't get too much energy into this card pile, I didn't get too much energy in play. That's kind of a bummer. Opponent Sycamores away a bunch of stuff. Opponent gets a Spear and Link out. Opponent gets a Master Ball. I normally don't like Master Ball, but I kind of just see what my opponent's going to do here. Opponent can actually Night Spear me. Get some damage on my bench. Or my opponent can just have that down. I see if my opponent's going to keep that there. Opponent just goes into the RoboSub. Alright, that. I kind of want to keep my opponent to keep. I kind of want my opponent to keep those stuff, so that's what I'm doing there. Muscle Band. I'm just gonna. I could end my opponent here, but I feel like my opponent gets much, but at the same time, I kind of need stuff. I could put my opponent to sleep here, but that's kind of, well, honestly, pointless. Maybe it truly is just pointless to do that. You know, there's like no real point. So I'm just gonna sacrifice the Dino on the bench. That's all I'm gonna do there. I should have this matchup pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty favorable matchup for me, honestly. The RoboSub is really annoying-ish. Opponent's gonna put my opponent to put me to sleep, which does not really make a whole lick of sense, to be honest. Too much sense. Unless my opponent just wants that to be up, keep that up there. Oh, I think my opponent's just gonna want to keep. Yeah, my opponent's probably gonna just. You know, I'll keep it up there for now. Now I can actually Night Spear. Get a knockout. 110. And I do have options, actually. I'm going to Lysander. Yeah, I'm going to Lysander here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to Lysander up the Mega... I'm going to get Lysander up the Mega Gengar. Retreat. Dark Trance. There's no real way I can see my opponent knocking me out here. So I'm just going to Night Spear for the knockout. And get some damage onto the Gengar EX. Alright! So that's my mom. Started without me! Yeah, my mom was just talking about Eek Master. So yeah. My opponent probably wants to get me to sleep. My opponent's just gonna poison me here. Alright, I could Lysandra again. I am poisoned, which does suck. And I think I'm just going to do it again. Lysandering is just so much fun. I mean, it's just really easy just to me go, well, I'll just pick that off of the bench. Yeah, I'll get the one with the Spirit Link. And I'm gonna Night Spear, knockout, and just get rid of the stupid freaking RoboSub, because I probably won't be able to Lysander next turn. So that's what I'm just doing, just so I can get at, so that way I don't have to worry about that. So my opponent just is gonna go into a my opponent actually, I think my opponent may actually be able to knock me out here. That's the kind of scary part, actually. Opponent has another tool. Do I resist Psychic? So that's not a knockout. Opponent also gets another RoboSub in play, which actually is very irritating. Not even going to lie about that. I have a rare candy. I'm just going to get the Hydriegon out now. Yup. Rare candy, Hydriegon. Just like that. Juniper. I'm kind of interested to see what I want to attack with this turn, to be honest. I honestly do not know what to attack, to be honest, with this turn. Actually, kind of do. I'll Megaphone this stuff away now. I'm going to computer search away this and the DC. I actually have not been using the DC at all in this game. It's really only useful for Yveltal. Even then, I rarely ever use it, so I think you should just take it out in exchange for more stuff. That's what I'm finding out. I mean, it's helpful in the mirror match, but that's about it. Not going to exactly mean like against other Yveltal decks, but it's just really about it. Other than that, it's kind of useless. I'm going to get my baby Yveltal here. Gonna Dark Trance away. Done. Retreat. I do have Darkness Energy. Discard Hydriegon. Dark Trance. Dawn. Max Potion. Here. And the neat part is, I'm just going to Dark Impulses and Ghetto Energy right there. Oblivion Wing, 30. And just within a few turns, I have like, I got 3 energy on the board in just that turn alone. That is pretty cool. However, my opponent, it's just really hard for my opponent because my opponent's dealing with weakness, and when I just one-shot my opponent, just easy as pie, you know. I have Attacker's Power, I have a Darkrai, I have a Malamar. I can't attack with Malamar. If you get 3 heads, you do knock out an EX. Opponent's poisoned. That's 110 HP right there. Oh, I have a Lysandre. I'm actually out of Darkness Energy in the discard pile. I feel like you probably should maybe run another Darkness Energy instead of the DCE, and maybe a Battle Compressor just so you can get some energy in this card pile for Yveltal and Hydreigon. That's why I would do that. Ah, darn it! I should have. Ah, darn it! I should have attacked with Malamar. Darn it! Oh well. All I really would need was 1 heads. Actually, need 2 heads. Fuck! God, no heads! Just go for the for sure knockouts. Nah, I want to do with style, man. Actually, I'm just mumbling to myself. I don't know why I was mumbling to myself. I think I just turned off the chant. I think it was because I turned it off, and I was just in my own world there for a minute. Sorry about that. I was just mumbling to myself. So yeah, hope you guys liked today's video. Hope this deck gave you an idea of what kind of deck you should be playing, what version of this deck you should be playing. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and all that silly stuff. And hopefully I shall see you guys next time.